Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the National Guard products number 136N. This is a mill finish aluminum door bottom seal with National Guard products TPV seal. This is something that can certainly be mortised into the edge of the door. This is something that could be obviously surface mounted. Whatever suits your application is certainly permissible. Okay. Door bottom seal, mortised edge with a thermal plastic vinyl insert. Mill is what this is, the finish on the aluminum. This is also available in the DKB finish for dark bronze, an anodized aluminum with a dark bronze. Fire rated for smoke and draft control applications, UL10B, UL10C, up to 3 hour, air infiltration tested. There is a link below this video to a product brochure, but before we get to that, let's check the dimensions. I'm not really sure if they're talking about that 3/8 of an inch being their mortise size or the width of the aluminum extrusion. Looks like it's the aluminum extrusion. Height of the extrusion they have at 3/16. So you're going to have a total of 16 projection. One thing that I like to do with an item like this, you can hack this piece of hardware, and here's what I mean. If you're going to use this as an astragal, you're going to use this as a door bottom, you're going to use this to seal windows, maybe a restaurant that is on the street, and in the summertime they open up all these windows, and in the wintertime they need to close and seal everything. One thing that I like to do is mortise this into the door. I will purchase from an industrial hardware supply store a spring that will go behind here. When you pull the thermoplastic of the vinyl back, you see the hole there for the screw. I will let that screw, and speaking of the screw, which is quite small, run through that hole, through my spring. The greater that I turn the screw in, the more it draws the item in. So I'm obviously mortising it deeper than the recommended mortise depth, which it's not hard and fast. They're just giving you a 3/16 dimension for this. You're going to want to, confirm how deep you should mortise it if you're mortising it. But with a spring application, you can turn that screw and draw it in ever so slightly, or you can back it out and let it release out ever so slightly. The purpose of doing that is, especially if it's an astragal, doors don't stay square and plumb. They end up doing this a lot, or they'll end up doing this. A pair of doors will very likely end up doing this, coming in towards the top where all the weight of the door is really hanging down on the hardware. Your ability to tailor the projection of the astragal is akin to having a good proper seal years down the road. Now, the manufacturer isn't expressly saying do this. I'm saying, drawing on my experience, I've been able to kind of circumvent the fact that this is a fixed sort of dimension when it's all installed. So take that into consideration. It might be a procedure that is helpful to you. You'll be able to buy springs from an industrial hardware source. Now, there is a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure, and that's handy because it will allow you to review this item along with their 116 product, which is the same concept, just wider, okay, in terms of its footprint. The seal is larger with it as well. Okay, very typical item. It's just the single page out of the manufacturer's catalog. This is available on the website in several different lengths. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and simply indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. Now, the reasoning is, if you had to take this 3-foot piece and cut it down to, say, 32 inch, you'd eliminate that hole there for the screw. The next one, as you see, is all the way over here. So you're stuck cutting it and then drilling another hole. Admittedly, if you're mortising the edge of a wood door for this, it's not going to be a challenge to cut this piece of aluminum and drill a hole. But if you were to order a length exactly the way you want it, let's say your doors were 83 1/4, order 7-foot pieces, indicate 83 1/4, and we're going to cut into length for you, at least saving you that step. of the process. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line National Guard products catalog and review all things weather stripping related from National Guard, whose name is quite synonymous with weather stripping. Not only door sweeps or astragals like this, or door bottoms, but thresholds, perimeter gasketing, material made of aluminum, like the 136 is, material made of stainless steel, and architectural bronze as well. They have also a comprehensive offering of steel vision frames for use in both wood and metal doors. If you have any questions on the National Guard 136N, mill finish aluminum door bottom seal or astragal, or any other National Guard product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.